Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Today I am going to describe about 13th Bipartite Settlement and 10th Joint Note with positive suggestions for fair revisions of bank retirees' dearness allowances and pension. Introductions. Bank employees dedicate several decades of their lives to strengthening the Indian banking system and serving millions of customers across the country. Even after retirement, they remain an integral part of the banking fraternity. As discussions on the 13th bipartite settlement and 10th joint note are expected in the future, this presents a valuable opportunity for the Indian Banks Association and the United Forum of Bank Unions to consider certain long pending issues relating to retired employees. The following suggestions are offered in a positive and constructive spirit with the objective of enhancing the financial security and dignity of bank pensioners. Number 1. Dearness allowance should be revised at par with serving employees. One of the most important concerns of bank retirees is the dearness allowance. At present, the DA formula applicable to pensioners differs from that of serving employees. Since inflation affects retirees with employees alike, there may be merit in considering a system where dearness allowance for pensioners is revised quarterly on the same basis and at the same rate as applicable to serving bank employees. Such parity would ensure that retired employees receive timely protections against rising living costs and maintain their purchasing power. Number 2. Pension basic amount needs periodic revision. Unlike serving employees whose pay scales are revised through every bipartite settlement, many retired employees continue to receive pension based on basic pay fixed many years ago. Consequently, pensioners who retired decades earlier often receive substantially lower pension despite having served the banking industry with equal dedications. A periodic review of pension basic amounts would help bridge this gap and provide more equitable retirement benefits. Number 3. Uniform pension revision across all retiree categories. Another positive suggestion is to consider a uniform revisions of pension for all categories of retirees, irrespective of their date of retirement. This would help reduce disparities among pensioners and ensure that retirees from different periods receive a more balanced and equitable pension structure. Such an approach would also reinforce the principles of fairness and equal respect for all former employees. Number 4. Consider an one rank one pension type principle. A long-standing aspiration among many retired bank employees is the introduction of a pension revision model broadly similar in principles to one rank one pensions OROP, adapted appropriately for the banking sector. Under such a framework, retirees from the same cadre or scale with comparable qualifying service would receive pension based on the latest revised pay structure, subject to suitable norms and financial feasibility. While banking and defense operate under different systems, a comparable principle could help reduce pension disparities among retirees. Number 5. Financial security and social welfare. Retired employees often face increasing expenditure on healthcare, medicines, and day-to-day living. A stronger pension and DA framework would provide greater financial stability and enable retirees to lead a more secure and dignified life after decades of dedicated service. Recognizing the contributions of retired employees also strengthens confidence among the current workforce regarding their future social security. Number 6. A collaborative approach. The success of every bipartite settlement has been built on constructive dialogue between the IB and UFBU. The forthcoming discussions offer an opportunity to further strengthen the welfare framework by considering the genuine concerns of pensioners. A balanced and financially sustainable solution arrived at through mutual consultations would benefit both retirees and the banking industry while reinforcing the sector's commitment to employee welfare. Conclusions. The banking industry has always valued the contributions of its employees, both serving and retired. Revising dearness allowance on par with serving employees, critically reviewing pension basic amounts, ensuring equitable pension revisions across all retiree categories, and exploring an OROP type framework for bank pensioners are suggestions aimed at promoting fairness, dignity, and financial security. It is hoped that the IB and AFBU will examine these proposals positively during discussions on the 13th Bipartite Settlement and the 10th Joint Note, keeping in view the long-term welfare of retired bank employees. Disclaimer: This presentation is intended solely to share constructive suggestions and personal views for public discussions. It is not an official communications, policy announcement, legal interpretations, or confirmations of any decisions by the Indian Banks Association, the United Forum of Bank Unions, the Government of India, or any bank. The suggestions expressed are made in good faith with the objective of contributing positively to discussions concerning the welfare of bank retirees. Any decision regarding pay revisions, pension revisions, or dearness allowance shall remain subject to mutual negotiations, applicable regulations, and approval by the competent authorities. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, subscribe, and share.